Hello, my beautiful planner babe divas. Welcome back to the channel. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me here today. I really appreciate it. Today is the first official planner video in my December Vlogmas effort that I'm going to be participating in this year. I'm very excited. And what better way to start off Vlogmas, Plannermas, than with a little tour and flip through and work in my gorgeous, beautiful Flagship planner. Woo! Yay! So excited, and also much needed. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a little flip through of my Flagship planner. My Flagship planner is essentially my creative journal. It's what I call my creative journal. It's what I call essentially my memory keeper. I would say my Flagship journal is somewhere in between like a scrapbooking project and an actual like diary or journal. There's a lot of scrapbook material in here, but there's also a lot of journaling in here. So best of both worlds. I call it my Flagship planner because I am a dramatic diva. I'm dramatic, and I wanted to give her a name that that made her I wanted to give her a drag name. I wanted to make her special. I call her my Flagship because I have a lot of planners, and I feel like my planners are like a flotilla of ships, and if there was a queen of the ships, it would be this lady right here. So that's why she's called my Flagship planner, very similar to the term used like in actual, boat and ship and nautical language. The main ship of the fleet is the Flagship, and so this is my Flagship baby. So I'm going to be doing a tour through this baby because I've done a lot of work in here. I actually shared with you all a tour of her a while ago. I'll link the video up in the cards. It was one of the more recent videos. I think I've done that. I've done that video in the last 3 months or so, maybe like 3 months ago. So it's been 3 months since I've shown you what I've been doing in my Flagship journal, and I've done some really cool spreads. And so I thought it would be fun to share with you all what my Flagship journal is looking like. I want to share all the cool spreads I've done so far since, 3 months ago. And also I wanted to sit down and work on some of these spreads with you. So it's kind of a plan with me, although it's more of a journal with me because I'm trying to fill in some spreads and some pages that I just haven't gotten around to filling. You shall see what I mean in a second here. So let's start off with the tour. Let's start off with the cover. So the cover is from the Jess Miller Draws teacher release. It's the one that says, "Grow your own way" with all the florals. It's such a beautiful cover. I love it so much. Although I'm actually thinking of switching it up soon because we are definitely entering December. And this for me is such a spring, summer cover. I have gold expander discs on the side. And then, let's see. Let's center this. Have a little coffee. So this is going to be a full tour from the first page to the current page that I'm on, which is today is currently the last day in November the 30th. Tomorrow is the first day in December. So I've just reached the end of November in my planner here. So actually the name page is from the Tanya Garcia Bright Travels planner because I was using that planner for my Flagship last year. So I still have the pages of that planner. The year at a glance, I decorated that incredibly. So this is something I'm still working on. This is a construction zone right now. I saved the year at a glance pages because I really like how I decorated them and I wanted to keep the year at a glance. But I also started switching into the Tanya Garcia planner here. And I've been meaning to keep up with the decoration of the year at a glance here, and I really haven't. I started, July and August. It's currently the beginning of December. I haven't kept up with this. I'll revisit it at some point. So I just have the rest of that a year at a glance. The July overview here, of course, Happy Planner likes to stick the July overview on the back of the year at a glance. So that's why we have that here. I'm thinking of covering this up at some point with another project I'm currently working on, but have yet to do that. Then I just have some pages that make me happy. I have Stephen and I at Natural Bridge Caverns in 2022. Some pictures of us right before our road trip in Texas, at Stephen's friend's wedding. Just pictures that make me happy. I have some plans for doing more pictures here of Stephen and I from our engagement trip. So that's what's going on here. I just have some notes about Happy Planner page dimensions, a folder that has a couple of things, some calligraphy practice, some coloring pages, pushing coloring pages that I glued onto fun scrapbook paper that I have tucked away in here in case I ever just want to pull for some coloring pages, some Rilakkuma stickers, my happy birthday stickers. And then we have a divider. This is my daily sheets section where I just have some big sized daily sheets. I actually only have done one since April the 2023, since last year, because I tend to use classic size daily pages. As of late, I haven't been reaching for these big sized pages just because I've been really into my classic sized daily planner lately. So I haven't been using these, but they're here in case I ever want to use one of these. And I try to make each of my planners sort of inclusive, all inclusive, in that if I ever go somewhere and I take just one planner, it's gonna have everything in it that will let me have a good time. So daily pages, stickers, coloring pages, what have you. And then we have this gorgeous divider, Adventure is Calling, which is where I actually start my actual planner. And on the back of it, I don't even know what this is anymore. I think I should probably just get rid of this because I don't even know why I wrote those dates on there. I have my super cute bee sticker here. I want to cover this with stickers or do something else with this because it feels a little empty, but another project for another day. And then I actually have this planner starting in July, and the reason for that is because I actually took a long break with my flagship planner. I talked a little bit about this in my last flagship video, in that I took a break starting at the beginning of the year, so January 2024, and I took a 6-month long break from my flagship. The first half of the year for me was incredibly busy, and looking back at it now, from the position I am in now, I can't believe how busy it was, and how much was going on for me and how stressed I was during that time. And so I didn't get into my flagship for 6 months, which is a little bit sad for me. I'm going to have that gap in my record moving forward. And it was the first time I ever took a break from my flagship planner in like a year and a half. So I have continuous flagship planner pages from when I started the flagship in a year and a half ago, I believe, 2 years now at this point. And then I have this 6-month long gap. And then I resumed again July 2024. So I actually started again, and I got into the Jess Miller Draws planner. So these months that we're going to see from here on out is from this Jess Miller Draws teacher planner. And I just jumped back into it. I thought the dividers were adorable. I was very inspired by the Jess Miller Draws planner. And I still really, really love the Tanya Garcia planner, the Bright Travels planner, which is the one I was using prior to this. And I have the rest of those pages laying around somewhere, and I'll probably redate them in the future. Actually, I think I might have them tucked in the back here because I have plans of returning to the Tanya Garcia once the Jess Miller Draws planner is finished. But I kind of wanted to take a step back from the Tanya Garcia Bright Travels planner and start fresh, start new. I felt like I needed just a change of pace to kind of, start new again. So long story short, this is the July start Jess Miller Draws planner. And I just jumped back into it. I didn't film any of these spreads. And actually, I don't think I have filmed any of these spreads since July because I was just trying to get back into my flagship planner and didn't want that added pressure of, filming it, having someone watch. I just wanted to sit by myself in my crafty corner and kind of get back into touch with this planner and into the style of journaling and planning. And actually, you're going to be seeing a lot of Live, Love, Posh stickers throughout these first 6 months here, because this is around the time I started getting into Live, Love, Posh. I've always seen her stickers. I've never gone ahead and purchased anything. I finally placed a big order once or twice in the last 6 months. And so you'll see a lot of Live, Love, Posh stickers around. And I'm glad that I went with the Live, Love, Posh in these first, in these last 6 months, because they're very easy to use. Spreads, really make themselves because the art is so beautiful. The sticker books come with quotes. They come with boxes kind of in matching color stories. So they're very, very easy to use. So this is Live, Love, Posh plus a bunch of other stickers. I went with a blue nautical theme. This actually is Kelva Plan. I also picked up some Kelva Plan sticker books here. So this was a Kelva Plan sticker book, and I find them pretty similar to Live, Love, Posh sticker books. They're just very easy to use. They're beautiful. The art is just fun and gorgeous. I went with a very classic, like summer hibiscus, beach babe sort of spread here. Love how this one turned out. This is when I started getting back into my Happy Planner sticker books, and I again went easy on myself. I went with a very easy sticker book that I knew I would love. This is the Sunny Risograph sticker book. Really, really fun. And I used some of these massive stickers because I was still getting back into journaling, and I was finding it hard to fill up the pages. This is a big planner, so these are big pages. It is a little bit difficult to fill everything up. This was one of my favorite sticker books of all time, my favorite themes of all time. This was the Boardwalk Ice Cream sticker book collection. I love how this spread turned out. There was a lot going on this week, and so I have a lot of writing going on here. Ooh, this one was the Cat Coke sticker book. It's the one that came in the Be Happy box with all of like the fun kind of almost Western style color and designs, and kind of adventure themed as well. I really, really liked this sticker book and the whole box in general. This is the week I went to Montreal for my conference, and so that's why I went for this one. And then we reached the end of the July pages here. But on the back of it, I have a photo collage of a lot of photos that I took during July, I believe. Yeah, these are all like July or maybe late June, early August photos, just kind of photos from that era of my life. And then I have some scrapbooking pages of my time in Montreal. So my sister and her wife visited me when I was in Montreal. I was there for like 10 days. I have postcards, and I never filled in any of these pages. So something that I'm doing recently, and I'll talk about a little bit more when I get to some of the more like recent spreads and pages, is I'm trying to fill the pages up right when I set them up. So in terms of journaling, so I'm guilty of a lot of the times setting up my scrapbooking pages like this and then, you know, procrastinating actually writing in them, and then I have these like empty blank pages for months at a time, like this spread here. So this is something that I would love to work on in this little session that we're going to do after I finish the flip through. So yeah, these are all my scrapbooking pages from Montreal. Then we start with August. Love this divider. I went with Boardwalk Ice Cream for the monthly. Love how this one turned out as well. Just celebrating one of the last full month of summer here. And this is how I like to use the monthly. I like kind of using it as like a 1 sentence per day thing. So it's something I try to like write the most like important or like memorable things that happened every single day. And sometimes, you know, the day is pretty boring, nothing, you know, super memorable happens on any particular day, and so my sometimes my notes will be like pretty basic. Like for example, Saturday, August 17th, I just wrote Stephen worked all day, which was you know, memorable because it's a Saturday. And then I just wrote chores, videos. I watched RuPaul's Drag Race Global All Stars, things like that. So really love how this monthly came out. Ooh, I really like this one as well. This was Picnic Blossom sticker book. This is a sticker I got in Montreal. Loved it so much. I think I was still in Montreal, actually. Yes, I was still in Montreal at this point. I left on the 4th. This is Happy in Paris, I believe. Squad Goals 2.0. Love how this one came out. So beautiful, pastel, delicate, dainty. Then we have Tanya Garcia, the seasonal sticker book. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's her seasonal sticker book. This one was really fun. Oh, and then this actually is kind of an insert. So this is the spread here. I used, what is this called? The Self-Care sticker book. Love this one so much. I love the planner. I love the sticker book. I would definitely repurchase this sticker book once I'm done with mine. And then this week, I also went to see Sasha Velour perform at the La Jolla Playhouse, just a theater that's nearby. And so I saved like the playbill image here and then some photos, my ticket. I went with my good friend Oscar, and I was supposed to journal up here and I never did. So another place where I need to journal and work on. And then after, I believe this is Live Love Posh. This is the weekend of the Channel Islands. So I went with a beach theme here. We went to Channel Islands National Park, which is this gorgeous national park off the coast of California. A couple of islands out there. It was amazing. And then this is another section where I just left blank. I was hoping to fill it with some kind of, you know, journaling or decorations, but just kind of left it as is. And in August, we also went to Joshua Tree one weekend. And so this is another section where I never finished. I have the Joshua Tree National Park map here, a sticker, a photo, a little postcard, another postcard, some photos, a sticker, some postcards, and a photo that I printed out from our campsite. We went to go see the Perseids meteor shower. Really fun. I saw a horned lizard while we were there, and that was very exciting. So I printed out all these horned lizard photos. I have plans on doing like a drawing of a horned lizard here. This gorgeous postcard that I found at the visitor center. Beautiful. But again, it's completely blank. I honestly also don't like how I set up some of these pages. I wish I could kind of rearrange things, but a project for another day. These are my Channel Islands pages. So I have a postcard here of the islands, this gorgeous postcard And then I started getting the idea of putting photos inside of letters. I mean, this is a letter or like a blank stationery, and I thought it would be a great idea to just like put photos inside here. And so, yeah, so beautiful, nautical, love all the images of the sea creatures. And then this is just a photo of, you know, the national park sign, us resting, you know, on the beach there, waiting for a ferry to cross back to the mainland. And then here, we just have stickers, postcards, photos, more stickers, and then this gorgeous blank stationery card, which has all these drawings of fishes of the California coast. I have photos of Stephen and I here on our way to the islands. This is something I've been loving doing recently, is just kind of clipping in blank stationery into my planner. Okay, so then, so yeah, also, and then something else I've been doing recently is sometimes and actually when I was setting up these Channel Island pages, I decided to do something slightly different in that I didn't leave myself a lot of room for writing or journaling. And actually, I don't think I have room for journaling at this point. So this is kind of finished, because while I was setting this up to this point, when I set this spread up or these pages up, I had always left myself a lot of room for journaling because I like to write. I like how it looks. But while I was setting this up, I was looking at these pages and also looking at my Montreal pages and realizing that I just am not writing as much as I thought I would be, or I'm not doing it in a timely fashion. So I thought, why not make it easier for myself and like not write at all for some things? So I decided not to leave myself any room to write. And I just, you know, had just pictures and postcards and stickers, and that was it. And that really changed my life. And so now from this point on, moving forward, I am not scared of just having pure, you know, images for some of my my journaling pages, because sometimes it is a lot to just write. And so this really taught me that lesson. Okay, moving on to September. Love this little design here. Love all the school supplies. And then this is when I started getting into all of my fall memories, all of my fall stickers, my fall themes. So the monthly is just a medley of fall stickers, happy planner stickers, just random stickers from, you know, local businesses. Yeah, it's super cute. This spread is Live Love Posh, and it's completely blank. And actually, I just set this spread up like in the past couple of days. It has been blank for, you know, over 2 months, and I just never got around to setting up the spread. And then this past weekend, I had a little bit of time. I decided to kind of set up some of these spreads that never happened. So I set this one up. It's very cute. And I used Live Love Posh because, again, these stickers are gorgeous. They're very easy to use. You can, you know, make a spread quickly within like 20 minutes or so. And I'm going to try my hardest to go back and remember what happened during this week and try to fill it in. But, you know, if I can't fill things in, then I'll just leave them blank. So this is a spread that was also blank for a long time. And then I think sometime in October, I went back and I tried to fill it up. I tried to recreate it, and I got so far as to set it up, print out photos, but I never filled it in. So this is another spread that I would love to try to fill in at some point. Similar to this spread, but I got a little bit further along with this one. I set it up, I filled out half of it, and then it was harder for me to remember things that happened in this first half of the week. Sometimes it's easier for me to remember what happened on the weekends, because usually I have plans on the weekends. But yeah, this one was also filled in and created like probably a month after the fact. Again, another week in September here. Live Love Posh stickers. This is such a classic fall spread. And again, I had a lot of trouble remembering what had happened in the first half of the week here. Because honestly, my Monday through Wednesdays are usually pretty boring, not much going on. So I don't have strong memories of what happened those days. And at this point, I'm also using a lot of scrapbook paper because when I have very vague memories of what happens, sometimes I like to use a lot of scrapbook paper and stickers so that it takes up a lot of room so that I can fill these pages. Again, the big planner is big, and so I try to fill up that space as easily as possible. I have the October currently, or the October overview page, and it's completely blank. I don't know what I want to do here. Probably at some point I'll print out photos and do a photo collage dump here of, you know, things that happened on October. Still haven't gotten around to that. And then I did go camping in October. And so I have some pages, some camping pages. So I just have a photo of a little campsite, and then actually I have my camping permit here, and then I have just some pages, some camping pages, and I took the pugs with me. It was actually just myself and the pugs. I wanted to go alone. Steven actually was out of town at this point, so he couldn't come, but I just wanted, you know, a trip alone, me and my pugs, just us, go out, relax, have some time to ourselves. So I brought my pugs and they loved it so much. I have a lot of pictures of them and had so much fun putting these pages together. And then just another camping spread here. And I meant to journal in this space and I never got around to it. So another blank area. We also went on a date to the San Diego Zoo in October with Steven. And so I have a postcard, a sticker, a photo of the San Diego Zoo map here. And I also meant to journal on these pages and I never got around to it. So more blank pages in my planner. This is when we went to the pumpkin patch. So I printed out photos. I love the pumpkin patch. And so I printed out a lot of photos and I had so much fun at the pumpkin patch. I printed out 4 full pages of pumpkin scenes and also the entryway to my house here with all my pumpkins that I got. Love the pumpkin patch. Oh, I actually did 5. No, how many pages did I do? Let's see. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full pages of the pumpkin patch in its moments. Love it so much. October divider. This is the October monthly. Had a lot of fun with this one. Classic Halloween, classic pumpkin spread. I started getting really busy around like mid-late October. So I actually had to fill this all out, you know, probably like 2 or 3 weeks after the fact. Things just got super, super busy. There's still some things that I haven't filled out here. But that's okay. First week in October, you're going to see a lot of Live, Love, Posh from here on out because again, there was a couple of weeks in a row that I just didn't have time to work in this planner. And so I made all of these spreads almost after the fact, at least like 1 or 2 weeks, up to, you know, a month later, I did these spreads. So Live, Love, Posh is just so easy to do, to make spreads with. So there's a lot of Live, Love, Posh in these next couple of months. This was actually, I was trying to still get back into scrapbook paper and my Happy Planner sticker books. I wanted to do like a green fall spread. And so that's what happened here. A lot of blank areas in this one. That's fine. This one I actually just did recently, like in the last 2 days or so. This was Halloween week. You can't tell because I covered up all of the dates at the top. I need to come back and work on this one. It's gorgeous. This is probably one of my all-time favorite Halloween sticker collections ever. This is Level of Posh from one of her sticker books. Again, Live Love Posh, and I went kind of with like a mountain town inspiration for the little scene at the bottom. This is my Halloween spread. Oh, actually, never mind. I thought this was Halloween. I'm completely wrong. This is not Halloween week. Halloween week is actually this week right here. But of course, I wanted to do at least 2 Halloween spreads. So this is one of my favorite spreads of my flagship so far. This is Halloween week, so I went with very classic Halloween themes. And I actually had these stickers from a local, well, not local, but a small business in Los Angeles. I found these at like a little stationery store, and I thought these would be perfect for a Halloween spread. So I picked them up in September, and then I hoarded them until for this week. Beautiful. And then we move into November. This is one of my all-time favorite dividers. Here, I just did like a little dump of some ephemera, photos, stickers, just everything that kind of gave me fall vibes. This is another sticker from that small business that I got the Halloween stickers from. Really cute. So, pumpkin spice and all things nice. I have a pumpkin spice latte here that I got from Starbucks. So November, the November monthly, I went with a very like cozy fall theme for the monthly, some happy planner stickers, a lot of Live Love Posh stickers, and yeah, it turned out super, super cute. And then this is the first week in November. This is Live Love Posh. I went with kind of a more like pink orange bright fall theme. This one was a week that not much was going on, and so I purposefully kind of went simple with the decoration. I just left some areas blank, and I actually like how it turned out. Same with this one. I'm so used to trying to fill every single square inch of my space that it's been a while since I've left kind of just blank spaces in my spreads, and I actually really like how it looks. This is Live Love Posh, just another cozy fall spread. Again, Live Love Posh. This one was just another classic fall scene. I thought it turned out super cute. This is Thanksgiving week, and it's actually currently November the 30th, Saturday morning. It's about 6 in the morning right now. And again, I went with Live Love Posh, classic fall scene, a little cornucopia here, turkey sticker, some pumpkin stickers. But I just went with these like very classic fall colors, you know, apple pies, pumpkin pies. And actually, for Thanksgiving, Steven and I went camping, and we went camping in the desert, our favorite place to go camping, but we had to cross over the mountains to get into the desert, and we actually got to see some beautiful leaves changing up in higher elevations. I live in San Diego, so we really don't see you know, the colors change when fall comes. So we really have to drive out of our way if we want to see fall colors. So really, really gorgeous fall color palette here. So that was the end of November. Now we're caught up to, you know, what day it currently is. And I actually just put these pages together last night when we came back from our camping trip. So as I mentioned before, I'm really trying my hardest to, within like 48 hours, I want to try to, you know, set up the spreads for the adventure I just, you know, completed. If I ever want to make like scrapbooking spreads like this, and because I, you know, went on an adventure, I went on a trip or whatever, and I collect like a bunch of ephemera or stickers or postcards, things like that on my trip, I'm trying my hardest now to try to set up those pages within like 2 days of coming back from that adventure, because I am so guilty of going on a trip, going on an adventure, doing something, collecting a bunch of little ephemera, pictures, postcards, stickers, and then just like dumping it into one of my like crafty corner containers, dumping it somewhere in my crafty corner and then just like abandoning it. And I have so many just like little places where I've placed like all of the things I've collected from this road trip or that adventure or this travel. And I look back at it and it's been months since I, did that. And now I just have all this stuff floating around, and I'd rather just, do it immediately and get it out of the way. So in the month of December, I'm going to be trying to address a lot of these little piles of stuff that I've spent the last week or so trying to collect and organize and putting them all into like little stacks. Like this is my Yosemite ephemera stack. This is my saguaro ephemera stack. This is my Montreal ephemera stack, etc., etc. And trying to address all of those projects and filling in all of these like blank spots before we enter the new year. So that's going to be a huge undertaking throughout December. And I'll definitely be making videos about it and filling you in on how it goes. Anyways, back to the matter at hand. So these are the spreads that I made for our trip into the desert for Thanksgiving. So we came back and we had stopped by the visitor center. So of course I picked up a bunch of stickers and postcards and little, things for my scrapbook, for my creative journal. So I got this sticker, and then I also, of course, we took a lot of photos, and so I went to CVS and I printed out the photos. So this is myself and Bugs in the back seat of our car. I actually forgot to bring our tent poles, and so we were planning on sleeping in our tent. We just got a new tent, and so we were kind of excited to try that out. But because I forgot the poles, we did not end up sleeping in our tent. We just ended up sleeping in our car, which is fine. We were really happy to see that our a large inflatable mattress could fit perfectly in my car with the seats down. So we were really excited about that. And actually, it was probably for the best because it got really cold out there. And so we were thinking about just sleeping under the stars, but I think we would have been freezing. So we ended up just sleeping in the car there. So just me and Bugs having a cozy little snuggle in the back of the car. And then I took this super cute photo of Bugs with the hood, with the fur-lined hood of my jacket around him because he was cold. This is him, this is Bugs coming back from our adventure. On long road trips when he's tired, he kind of melts into his seat like this. He's so cute. This is Steven making us dinner. We made smash burgers at the campsite, so we have all of our ingredients here. We also forgot to bring our little foldable table that we use for like our kitchen setup. So we had to improvise and just use the top of our cooler for the stove. This is Bugs on my little zárate blanket. He is such a pampered prince. He does like adventuring and going out and checking things out, but he is very he has no regard for his own safety, and he'll get into the bushes, he'll get into the cactus, and then he'll end up with spines in his paws, and then he'll be super uncomfortable. And so I had to rescue him from getting like a piece of a cactus stuck in his paw, and then I put him on this blanket and I told him to stay there because he's just is so reckless sometimes. So that's him laying on this little zárate blanket. And then I just added a bunch of stickers from all of my desert sticker books, camping stickers, adventure stickers, 3 photos of Bugs and me and the pugs here. So this is a larger photo of Bugs on the zárate blanket. This is him sitting on the zárate blanket. He's so cute. And then this is just a photo of Bugs, Daisy, and me walking down a little trail here. Steven took this photo, and then I journaled just a little bit here. And then this spread, this is super, super cute. Very happy with how this turned out. So I found these postcards at the visitor center, and I loved their designs so much. So I picked them up, and then I just, included them in this spread here. I just think they're so beautiful and so adorable. I think they're just so gorgeous, so beautiful. And I picked postcards that really resonated with this trip. So we saw a lot of, we stargazed at night. It was gorgeous. So that's why I picked up these two. We went to Fonts Point, which is what this postcard is illustrating, and I'll show you in a second, but it's just a gorgeous viewpoint where you see a lot of the badlands of the desert. So that's what this is. So I picked that one up. And then this one reminds me a lot of where we camped. We're kind of in this valley filled with cactus and ocatillo. And it was actually kind of cloudy in the morning, so the sun was behind some clouds like that. And then we have the hills surrounding the valley. So this reminded me a lot of where we love to camp. So I got that postcard. So this is that viewpoint that this postcard is representing here. It's called Fonts Point, and it is just one of the most famous viewpoints in the park. It's a little difficult to get to, though, because you do have to off-road for 4 miles to get there, and you need a little bit of clearance on your vehicle, and you need a bit of experience and an adventurous spirit to get there. But it's well worth the view. Stephen had never gone. I've only been here once, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. I took the pugs out to see. So just Stephen and I at Fonts Point. This is a picture I took of Stephen. He went way near the edge of the cliff here, and you can just see the Borrego Badlands out into the distance. And then I took a picture of bugs at the very tip of the cliff. And I have a lot of pictures of bugs just looking out into the vista, because Daisy was very scared of being near the edge. So the only picture I have of Daisy for this is this picture, where I actually had to pick her up and kind of walk closer to the edge here, because she did not want to go anywhere near the edge. So Bugs had no problem. He's never been scared of being on the kind of the edges of cliffs. He always likes to go to the very, very tip of the cliff and just like look out into, you know, the landscape. So he had no issue. And sometimes he scares me because he gets super close to the edge of the cliff. But Daisy was so scared. She did not want to go anywhere near the edge of the cliff. And so I have no photos really of her except for this one where I'm holding her. And yeah, it was such a memorable experience. So gorgeous. I'm so happy got to take the pugs there. So happy got to take Stephen there. And it was beautiful. This is our car parked at the little trailhead to the viewpoint, and a sticker I got at the visitor center about that is representing this point here. And that is it. So back here I'll probably do maybe like a photo dump of things that happened in December. But other than that, we have a gorgeous hot cocoa mug here. This is where I currently am right now. And I need to set this up. This is going to be one of the first videos you'll see in the month of December. I need to set that up. And yeah, I just have right now the classic or the vertical pages here from the Tanya Garcia planner. And then in January, I still am continuing with the Jess Miller Draws planner, but I haven't gotten around to replacing the pages, because the Jess Miller Draws planner was a teacher planner originally, so it has the teacher layout. And for the last 6 months, I replaced all of those pages with vertical pages. I haven't gotten around to doing that for the rest of the planner here. So we have January, February, love this divider, March, April, May, and lastly June. This is where the Jess Miller Draws planner ends. And then, yeah, actually back here I have the rest of the Tanya Garcia planner. And actually these are actually just dividers, because I used the pages to replace the Jess Miller Draws pages. So yeah, I just have the dividers up until December. And then, interestingly enough, I have the first 6 months of the year here. So these are now the 2024 January through June, because these are the dividers that I didn't end up using because I took a break. I took a 6-month break at the beginning of the year, or for half of the year. So I'll probably get back into these. I'll redate them and reuse them because I really, really like these planners. planners. I mean, these dividers. Okay, let's see. We are 46 minutes into this video. That's insane. So that probably means I have like 40 minutes of footage right now after editing. So I thought I was going to be able to work on like some spreads here with you. I was hoping to have like, you know, some time, but I don't want to make this video extremely long, but I also want to work on some things here in this video. So I'll just work on some things, something small, just to give you a sense of like how I work on things after the fact, because I really want to normalize that. I want to normalize like, you know, working in your planner like months after the fact, and you'll probably see me doing that quite a bit. So let me try. I'm gonna fast forward this part, and I'm just gonna work on filling in some of those empty spaces that I pointed out to you throughout the video. And then, yeah, I'll only work on it for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then I'll show you what I worked on. And then we can wrap up. So let's get into this. Let's see, what should I work on? I think maybe I can go in order. So the first spreads that I really left incredibly blank were these spreads. So I can immediately write here, this was the Geminids meteor shower. So let me write that, and then yeah, I'll find out. I'll see what I get into. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna do in this little like work with me workshop session, but I'm very happy with what I did. So I ended up taking out an entire page. I just felt like it was way too much. I didn't have enough to fill the page completely, or fill all of the pages completely. I didn't want to write that much, and I'm still not done with this Joshua Tree scrapbooking session, but I feel so much better about it now. I feel so much closer to finishing. So what I ended up doing was taking off the things that were on that other page, consolidating everything onto the remaining pages. So I put the sticker here, I cut it out, glued it here, added another one of the photos here, journaled. And then the map, I'm actually going to clip to this page here. Like, I don't mind that it covers up, you know, some of the journaling, because I can obviously you know, pull this off if I need to. It looks so much better like that. This I'll leave as is, although I kind of regret not using scrapbook paper to kind of cover the blank spot where the photo should go, because these photos are a little bit smaller than the, you know, the white box that they're supposed to kind of fit in. I ended up putting this postcard here on this page. I felt like I didn't need the entire page to journal. I could always use this space as well. So left that, and then this is fine. I filled this out. This still could use some drawing or something. That would be fun, right? It'd be fun to kind of draw in this. I might do that, but it just feels so much better now. It feels so much more complete, especially this page here. I'm very happy with it. So I'm glad that I got that done. So that's all I'm going to work on today. We'll wrap up the video here. But you might see more videos like this in the future where I just like randomly turn to a spread like this and I like work on it, even if it's, you know, months ago that this spread happened. But yeah, well, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me here today. I really appreciate it. Let me know how your creative journals are going, if you're using a memory keeper or a journal this year, and how it's going. I would love to know. And with that, I hope to see you in my next video. So until then, stay safe. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And as always, happy planning. Adios. Feliz Navidad.